Okay, sorry guys, I moved. This hopefully is better. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Yeah, I was just saying sometimes when we do live calls, we do clearings for an hour, which hopefully doesn't feel like an hour. And then, but at home you could do 10 minutes a few times a day or a whole hour if you can. Okay, sorry you guys, I'm back. Let me move this. This is my son's. We're going to be going to a wedding in Switzerland, so I have his little. Hang on, let me move this stuff. Okay. All right, you guys. Okay, I'm back. So let's. Sorry, we lost Facebook friends, but we're back. Okay, let's do it again. Let's go back to what we wrote on the piece of paper. Why would I be opposed to have money goals? You guys were almost, if you guys are done, you're done. You guys are free to go. If you like are 10 and you're good. What I would meditate on is what should be my next money goal? Like what's the magic number I want to work on? And you guys, if you want to join us for the money challenge, we're starting tomorrow, March 1st through the 11th. If you feel like you still are only at a 6, like if you're not a 9 or an 8 for having a money goal, you might want to hang out and keep going with me for another 20 minutes. We'll do more. All right. So what else is another reason? Why would I be opposed? You know, what's the disadvantage like of having a money goal? Is there any fear around it? Is there any opposition? Let me know if you guys hear anything, feel anything. What does your subconscious tell you? You just want to ask and then let it come up. Let something come up. Yeah. And then whatever you hear, bring it to a feeling. Ooh, sorry. I feel you guys when I do this. So if I shake, it's because I'm feeling your stuff and I'm releasing it with you. Is it a want for approval, a want for control, and a want for safety? Go ahead and feel it. Feel just one, pick one and go into it. Open up, zoom in, open up the door over it. Let the light come in from above you, grow a little tall and taller and taller and taller. Let the light come in from below you. So they're like meeting halfway in you, in your heart. There's a swirling of really powerful cleansing light. It's the consciousness of truth. It's like the truth coming in to help you kind of delete and remove or transmute and just love. It's really just a very loving process. Any fear of lacking control, approval, or safety. And it's going to delete all the stories around it and everybody attached to it. And, you know, if you picked up this fear from somebody else, it's going to kind of let it go and transmute it. Ooh, can you guys feel that? There's a lot more light coming in. Feels really good. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Good. And can you guys hear me now, Miko, though? The internet has been weird since last night. I will tell you that it's been a little bit funky here in Vegas. I don't know why. So, okay. I was trying to watch this video and it was, I kept cutting. Okay. Okay, so let's do it again. And then we'll move into another question. No, let's move into another question now. What's a possible negative consequence of having money goals? You know, do you feel afraid it might separate you from your spiritual program? Do you feel like having a money goal is greedy? Do you feel like if I have a money goal, then that's all I'm going to be thinking about? You know what I mean? So if all of that is coming up, it's, you know, could you, could you pick one fear? Yeah. So whichever fear you feel like opposition to having money goals, If you feel like it separates you from the creator, or if it's greedy, can you welcome that fear? Say yes to it. Breathe in a lot of light. Oh, into that part of your body that feels dense and tight, and let the light go in there. Yeah. And whatever you're feeling, if it's a want for approval, want for control, want for safety, go ahead and let the light go into that part of you. Open up, zoom in on it. If you want to tap, you can use tapping if you know how to do it, you know, even though I still forgive, love, and accept myself. That works too. Okay. Thanks for coming back, you guys. And I know that we lost each other there. All right. And then notice if you have new positive thoughts come up during the clearing. If, for example, you have an awakening like, oh, if I have money goals, actually, I could be still close to creator. I can have a money goal and actually still stay humble, or, you know, see if that doesn't come up. It's interesting when it does. It just kind of pops up. Hi, Barbara. Miko, that's great. I'm glad you're clearing that. Okay, Jill, great. Jill says seeing a bigger picture. Yeah. So Miko, how you is that moving for you? All that resistance to having a money goal? That's good. I'm going to help you guys a little bit more, grow a little bit tall. Ask the resistance. Like if you guys really feel a lot of like, I just don't want a money goal. I can't have one. It doesn't make sense. I need to take scraps left over from others. You know what? And like some of it doesn't make any sense. You might hear thoughts pop up and you're like, what? I had that too. I was like, oh my gosh, you know, but it's in there. And if it's in there, it's like I was sharing Nancy's story at the beginning. She actually unconsciously didn't want to raise. She didn't want the bonuses because she felt like if she did, she'd lose all of her friends. Okay. Great, Andrea. I heard something. Great. You guys will get messages, by the way, when you release. You will. Okay. Oof. All right. All right, connect, grow tall, go feel any resistance. Ask it why it's there. Maybe it will tell you and then you can release from there. You can clear it from there. But do I want approval? Do I want control? Do I want safety? And let's let the light go in there. Let a lot of light. Like when I say light, it's like a fire hose of light. Like it's, you know, it's not a trickle. It's a lot. It's a lot of light. And you deserve it, and it wants to come help you. And it's coming from all around you, into your aura, into your bubble. Let's open up the aura so that it also lets energy out that needs to go out. Good. It's coming out of the chakras, out of the organs. Yeah. Anyone feels triggered by my questions? Like, you know, anybody feeling? Anybody feeling triggered? Hey, guys. So Jill has a question. It's just corrupt old data. I can see you've been reading the forgiveness worksheets. If that data is gone, what will replace it? Well, you really get to decide that, you know? Yeah, Miko's feeling clogged and triggered. My heart is racing. Yeah. Okay, Shauna, good. Yeah. So get your energy to be bigger. Everybody who feels clogged or everybody who has a question that's not answered right now, get your energy bigger. Like, close your eyes, let your energy get taller, bigger, stronger, into the light, into the earth, ground, grow tall. Why would I be opposed to have money goals? If you hear, feel, see anything, you're going to pour a lot of light, go right through it. Let the light go right through you. Pick it up, transmute it on all levels. Ooh, so everywhere it's truth that you're an hour later feeling scared to let go because maybe letting go isn't safe for you, or if I let go, something out of my control may happen. Everything that is and everywhere that's true for you, let's make the whole thing an untruth across all levels of vibrations, existences, languages. Dissolve it, resolve it across all generations, past, present, future. It is done, it is done, it is done. Are you willing to change and grow and transform? Yes. And can it be replaced by the highest truth? So the highest truth is actually, by letting go, you actually become stronger, and you raise your vibration to a higher frequency, which then allows you to be more intuitive, more responsive, make better choices, and attract better outcomes. Yeah. So is that, Miko, is that wanting approval, wanting control, wanting safety? The great thing about this exercise is whatever you hear, whatever crap comes up, you only ever have to be like, is that wanting approval, wanting control, wanting safety? And the reason we do that is because it's a lot easier to release energy when you brought it down to one of those three things than when you try to release the whole thing. It's when you try to release it, you'll feel it like it doesn't move. It's too hard. Yeah. Shake it off. Let it come up. Yeah. And everywhere it's true that you guys need to be made wrong in order to move forward. Everything that creates that pattern that I'm only going to wake up when somebody kind of comes down on me, or I can come down on myself. Can we delete that? Make the whole thing an untruth, and everything creating it, everywhere you picked it up. Can we blow it up? Like, if you picked that up from when you were 4, 7, 8, 12, all the ages where you picked up that pattern of, I'm only going to get motivated when I feel like I'm in the wrong, whatever that is. Let's make the whole thing an untruth across all levels of vibrations, existences, languages. Dissolve it, resolve it across all generations, past, present, future. It is done, it is done, it is done. What if I can feel myself move forward, even as I love and approve of myself? What if I know how to move forward, even as I love and approve of myself? Everywhere it's true that I need to get beat up on in order to want to make a change, can you guys make changes before you hit bottom? Like, would you guys want to do that? Obviously. So does your subconscious, is your subconscious okay with that? The subconscious controls 98% of your reality. So that's why we kind of go in there. And I mean, it ought to be something we teach kids a lot earlier, like starting at 12 is when we should teach it, because starting about 12 is when you start to go on automatic based on subconscious programming. So, it gets programmed up till then, and then it's like automatic, right? So that's when we should really start clearing it. But we're doing it now together until that happens. Okay, good. I'm feeling guided to ask you guys if there's anything you want me to clear for the group that you're going through, like a pattern, like, am I everywhere it's truth, that if I have a money goal, I'll end up greedy? I don't know. Is that coming up? What's your everywhere it's truth for today? Parveen says, yes, let's do that one. All right, magical wand. We're going to clear it on everybody. Everywhere it's truth that if I have a money goal, I'll be greedy, and everything creating that. There's a lot of pictures you guys have in your mind about that. All those greedy businessmen who only think about numbers and not about the environment or about health. Can you guys delete that? Because that's not going to be you. We need conscious, aware, wealthy people in the world who make much better economic decisions for the planet, right? But so if it's true that if I have money goals, I'll end up greedy, and everything creating that, let's make the whole thing an untruth. Now, stomp your feet and just decide it's done. Like, Done. Everywhere that is, make it an untruth across all levels of the vibrations, existences, languages. Dissolve it, resolve it across all generations, past, present, future. It is done. It is done. It is done. I am willing to change and be a role model of transformation. Why does Facebook keep deleting my videos? Sorry, guys. It won't let me post on Facebook. They must not like my message today. I'll invite them to come in here. Okay. All right. Okay, you guys, open up, grow tall, and let that whole story, it's still coming out of you, stay open. Even though I'm dealing with Facebook stuff, it's still, you're still open, it's still leaving you. There's like it looks like ooze coming out of you. Everywhere it's true that if I have money goal, I'll be greedy. Let's take that layer off. Woo, shake it off. It's like purple light is coming in through you to kind of clear you, be with you, cancel it out in and around you. Breathe it in, breathe in a lot of light. Yeah. Yeah, good. Whew. Can you feel how heavy that was? And there's more light going in there. Yeah. Let a lot more light go into the part of you that feels heavy around that topic. If I have a money goal, I'll be greedy, or yeah, clear, cancel, delete it. So what if I have money goals? Help me out, you guys. What if I have money goals and I end up helping a lot more people? What if I have money goals and I end up, what's the opposite of feeling greedy? Generous? I don't know. What if I have money goals and I'm generous? What if I have money goals and I'm an example? What if I have money goals and I stay truthful to my values, my integrity? Great, Miko. I love that. That's so true. Wow, that's huge. That's good. So see, now that's why you don't have money goals, because your subconscious thinks, no, we're going to protect Miko. We don't want her to have money goals, because if she has money goals, there will be more bills to pay. So what's the point? It doesn't make any sense, right? So of course, to you, to your subconscious, it makes a lot of sense. So let's delete that. Everywhere it's true that if I have money goal and make more money, I'll have more bills, and everything creating that fear. Let's make the whole thing an untruth, uncreate it, delete it, transmute it across all levels of vibrations, existences, languages. Dissolve it, resolve it across all generations, past, present, future. Yeah, that one is a little bit deeper, Miko. I'm not able to really pull on it and delete it. You're going to want to go in and just feel if that's a fear lacking control, which I think it is, and go feel that fear through to completion. And you're going to feel it through to completion until you have this awakening and you're like, if more money comes in, I'm going to take care of it. I'm going to save it. I'm not going to manifest more bills, because you get to decide that. And the way you kind of delete manifesting more bills is you release any attachments. Why would I be attached to manifest more bills? And that will stop it, okay? That will stop the extra bills. It's not like there's a cap on how much Miko's allowed to have. And after you have so much, the universe starts to punish you and starts to give you more things to pay for. You know, there isn't a cap. You have to really delete that upper limit, you know? Which is why we do this on, 11 days every month, because it's like you deal with money every day, don't you? Unless you live on another planet, you're dealing with money every day. Yeah. Okay. I think, yeah. Okay, you guys. Okay. Everywhere it's true that there are too many layers to clear and it will never end or change. Ooh, let's bring that up. If you guys feel that. Yeah, when you're in that story, does it feel good though? Doesn't, right? It's like really heavy that it's never going to change. Let's make the whole thing an untruth. What if you're almost done? What if you're done? What if you guys could be done clearing and I mean, it's kind of like brushing your teeth, though. You kind of want to do it a little bit every day, but everywhere it's true that you don't like that there's too many layers, that it feels overwhelming. Let's make the whole thing an untruth across all levels of vibrations, existences, languages, dissolve it, resolve it across all generations, past, present, future. Everywhere it's truth that you feel defeated, like it's never going to end. I'm never going to get to the finish line, so you don't even get started, and everything creating that. Let's make the whole thing an untruth across all levels of vibrations, existences, languages. Say it for yourself, dissolve it, resolve it across all generations, past, present, future. It is done, it is done, it is done. What if it's light, easy breezy? What if I can be done? What if I can reach my money goal and be done? So if you guys release until, let's say you're super comfortable with 100,000 a year or 150 a year, and let's say that's a number you really manifest with ease, you can totally just stay there. You're not going to need to release more. When you have to release more, it's because you have a bigger money goal. You guys get me? It's when you have a new level. Brittany's asking, can you please clear on past life blocks? That's what I'm doing, Brittany, when I say on all levels, across all generations, past, present, future, all existences, all languages. It's everywhere you ever have been. Cool? Yeah. Does that make sense? Hopefully. Okay. Yeah. I got you covered. Yeah. And the thing is, if you guys release your triggers today, it releases it for all lifetimes. So for example, Nancy felt betrayed and she couldn't ask for what she wanted because then women around her were jealous. That's a very past life story that she re-experienced in this life. And so you, as the holder of that energetic kind of memory, you are going to get triggered in this life by somebody today. And if you clear it today, like you do a forgiveness worksheet, you do this work, it will clear it on all levels. You actually step out of that blueprint into a better blueprint. Nilgun's asking, is it like Akashic clearing? So before I did this work, I did a lot of Akashic clearing. I had vows and contracts to work in the Akashic records. So you can be pretty damn sure that whenever I clear anybody, it's in the Akashic records. I used to actually read. I was 4 years old. I didn't know how to read in real life, but in my dreams, I would go to the Akashic records and read books in my dreams. So yeah, it's on all levels, Nilgun. Yeah. So if it comes up frequently, Brittany, you just keep doing these clearings, keep sticking around. It's on all levels. Yeah. I could take you guys up there to see it and clear it, but if you're opening up now and you're letting go of the energy now, it lets go everywhere. Okay. All right. That's why I have you kind of say it powerfully and decide it's done. Okay. All righty. Anything else you guys want to clear on this today? What did you gain from today? What did you learn? How are you feeling about having money goals? Thanks you guys for calling in. I'm sorry we couldn't do it on Facebook. I don't know what was going on Facebook today. I'll make the recording available. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Parveen says it's amazing, as usual. Thank you, Parveen. Nilgun, it is good to barriers. I don't understand. Reinforcing to trust and moving forward. Yeah. And okay, so that's cool. That's why they were telling me to tell you guys about having money goals. So in the money challenge, we start with $111. We start with $100 pretty much, because it's pretty easy to manifest $100. But you'll see when you do, why would I be opposed to receive $100 this week? You will hear a lot of oppositions, like, where is it going to come from? I already have a job, blah, blah, blah. And, but then it shows up, right? Is there anyone here who didn't get their $100? I know, Shauna, it was kind of maybe I don't know where Shauna you're at. I don't know if you got anything like that, or Tom did for you, or whatever happened, but anybody else got it, right? Who did it? And then we move up to $1,000. We add a zero, right? Parveen got it. Parveen got the 1,000. It really does show up. Thanks, Brittany. Yeah, it just shows up. And that exercise, we're just doing it on small numbers. It's just to teach you and show you that if I get my subconscious on board with my money goal, it just shows up. And the reason it just shows up, because you consciously are only like 10%. Like, you don't digest your food, right? You don't sit there and think, I'm going to digest my food now, or I'm going to sleep and let all my organs detox. I'm going to now create saliva in my mouth. Like, that's all on automatic. And when you get your subconscious on board with a money goal, it automatically will get you where you need to get. It will figure it out for you. It's a really amazing computer. You are the boss of it, though. Like, you need to tell your computer what you want. Shauna, I definitely received more than $100. Just in pieces, received over $500. It is still showing up in $20 to $50 increments. Yeah. So I'm feeling a little bit of fear there, Shauna. And you and I haven't done a lot of one-on-ones, but you could clear this with me or on your own. But you have this fear of manifesting that. How do I say this? You're afraid of your own power. So you're letting the universe give you a little bit at a time, so you don't get the big $5,000 at a time. So I would release on why would I be opposed to my power, I don't know if that's how I would say it, but sit with it. Why would I be opposed to prove to myself that I'm really a really good manifester? I think you're afraid of manifesting. Yeah. Sorry. Can I say that live? I'm sorry. If that's too much, I can edit that whole part out of the recording, but I'm just reading it. Thank you. I should probably ask before I read people. I'm sorry. It's just so automatic for me. But do you guys get me how you want to get your subconscious on board with just calling it in? Yeah, which is what we do in the money challenge. Can you tell I get really ungrounded when I do clearings? So now I can't talk like grounded stuff. So let me ground. Let's ground everybody back. Everybody go back into the center of the earth. Unless you want to keep clearing after this. Yeah. Ground. We'll let your light fall. Okay. See, I just came back. What I'm realizing that my fear is more about needing to be like what I used to do. Yeah. It's just a fear. Bring it to approval, control, safety. Yeah. Okay, so Lisa, every word's truth that you don't feel safe feeling your feelings, like on a scale of 1 to 10. And if this may not be for most people here, you guys, most people here, you don't have this, I don't feel, but maybe somebody listening to this later will. But how safe do you feel feeling your feelings? If 10 is I feel totally safe feeling my feelings, and 0 not at all, where are you at, Lisa? What are you starting, Andrea? What's a new year of life? What's this week? Is it your birthday? I'm multitasking. Yes. Happy birthday, Andrea. I didn't know. Is it a big number? Oh, you were born February 29th. So you don't actually have a birthday. You don't get a birthday. You get to stay 41, right? No, but tomorrow wake up 42. Yeah, I get it. She was born on a leap year. That's amazing. Tomorrow's my son's dad's birthday, March 1st. I'll have to remember that. Lisa, feels ridiculous that I don't know how to answer that. Truthfully, 4. Yeah, so if you don't feel safe feeling your feelings, they're not going to come up. And do you take, maybe this is too much information, but reply privately. Anyone here takes antidepressants? Because if you do take antidepressants, it's a little bit tough to use this method, but there are other things we could use. It's just that it suppresses feelings. So, Okay, you don't take them. And I wasn't feeling you did, but I just want to ask. And that's actually a question I need to start asking people when they come in. Because I have one client right now that I have a hard time helping because she can't feel her feelings because of the drugs. So Okay, you guys, a year of amazing change. Yay. Oh, Parveen, yeah. I didn't know. Okay, sorry. Yeah, that's something I need to ask from now on, you know? I think there's a different way to go about it than feeling feelings. So everywhere it's true that it's not safe to feel my feelings, because maybe in the past when you felt your feelings, you were put down, you felt scared, everything creating that fear of feeling your feelings. And everything that is, let's make the whole thing an untruth across all levels of vibrations, existences, languages, dissolve it, resolve it across all generations, past, present, future. It is done. It is done. It is done. I am willing to change, right, you guys? What if it's safe to feel my feelings now? What if feeling my feelings today frees me and helps me in every area of my life? Yeah, oof. I feel like everybody needed that today. Yeah, what if it's safe for me to feel my feelings? What if it's safe to feel them through to completion? What if my feelings are my friends? Like they're just really here to help me, not to harm me. So everywhere it's truth that I feel so much and that I get overwhelmed, so I don't want to feel, so I push it down. But then by pushing it down, I'm repressing it, and everything that is, let's make the whole thing an untruth across all levels of vibrations, existences, languages, dissolve it, resolve it across all generations, past, present, future. It is done, it is done, it is done. What if I can feel my feelings and they all passed right through me? What if it's safe for me to feel my feelings? What if I know how? What if I'm always assisted? What if I have all the help I need? Okay. Now, how do you feel about feeling your feelings on a scale of 1 to 10? I feel safe feeling my feelings and letting them go or letting them pass through me. Oof. Yeah, there's all this fear there. So just focus on loving on that fear of feeling my feelings. That's where I would get you started, Lisa. Why would I be opposed to feel my feelings and empty out that whole thing? You might have 10 oppositions. I would bring them, each of them, to wanting approval, control, safety. Yeah. Yeah. If you and I work together, I'd start you there, because that's like step 1, you know, to releasing and moving up the vibrational scale. It's annoying. That's your first. So is that wanting control? Do you want control? All right. Okay, beautiful people. Well, if you want to do more of this, we're going to do a live call tomorrow in my money masterclass. That's for the people who do one-on-ones with me. You can always join that masterclass without doing one-on-ones if you want to. You just send me an email and you and I can talk. I'm still doing some free one-on-one money block sessions where we map out what's going on. You just have to apply for one and I'll respond with a yes, you can book a time to talk, or I have a better idea. We don't need to do that yet. And the money challenge starts tomorrow. That's $111 money back guarantee if you don't make it back, which really is awesome. I think the angels really want to help everybody not have money blocks, because from their perspective, money is awesome and it's this energetic exchange and it really can change people's lives for the better, and it can end poverty and it can end depression and struggles for so many reasons. So from their perspective, they don't want to see us with money blocks, right? Which is why they want to help us. So yeah, I don't know. That's my pitch for my money challenge. It's not going to get any better. I don't think so. I don't know. Okay, I love you guys. I'm available if you have any questions, and if you want to join us, let me know. You're welcome, everybody. I'll put the link for the money challenge down here. Let me see. It's something like this. Getoveryourselfblueprint.com. You might have to add HTTPS or something. All right, Shauna, I'll be on the call tomorrow. Awesome. You're welcome, you guys.